Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. A very good afternoon to all of you, and I welcome you to another live session of PG's Masterclass. This is the 8th episode, and let us do a little bit of performance analysis, what we have done in our past episodes. So let's do a performance analysis first before we go and do real-time analysis. So last week I expected that the market will create a bearish candle. Market will come down. It did came down. I mean, I was expecting that first 3 days price will go up, and then last 2 days price will come down, and it will be enough to create a bearish candle. But I mean, somewhat the same sequence happened. First 3 days price moved up, then the last 2 days we saw some red candles, but unfortunately no bearish candle formed. What formed is more or less a neutral candle. So in that case, I must say that my last prediction failed. So in the last couple of weeks, whatever predictions I was giving all came true. Only the last one, it failed. During this time, I have given couple of investment trades. This week, Glenmark touched 11.30% in, it's an awesome return which price has given to us. Bank Baroda also achieved 21.39%, which is awesome. I mean, 1 month and 10 days only, and we are able to achieve more than 11% and 20% return. No FDs, no one gives such a return in just 1 month, 10 days. So that is a fantabulous investment trades what I was able to analyze. So these trades are running, and we will keep on looking back to it and try to find out what it does. So this week both has given further more return, and if anybody closes these trades right now, they will be making a good amount of return on their money. On the trading side, all the trades I have given, I have removed the trades where I have not got any fill, and I have taken only those trades where we have got fill. So 3 trades I have given in where we have got fill, and all these 3 trades has achieved its target. ICICI Bank has achieved more than 50 points, and with a 700 lot, it has made 37,000 profit. This is the potential of price action trading. As you see, both October, I started this live streaming somewhere from October, and then October I gave some trades, November I gave some trades, all has made profit. So both October and November we made profit, and we have 0 drawdown. There was no loss what we have faced. Now we will be working on December, and let's see how how we are able to get some good trades. That's the end of this report, and let's start our analysis on trading view charts. So here is Nifty, and we are going to do an analysis on the Nifty chart. As I always do, you know, what is the way to do a trend price action analysis? The first thing we need to do is trend. We need to find out the trend. Then we need to look for the trap zones. And if we have trap zones, if we understand what is the trend, then we will trade that trap zone by doing extensive risk management. So this is the process to find out trades. So here is my Nifty chart, and as I said before, the Nifty trend is very steep, and when trend is steep, we expect it to break. But is it going to break right now, or it will take some more time? That is what we need to find out. So when I go close to this trend, I see that price has created a descending three drive. This descending three drive had a bullish bias, and if you remember, from this point I have given a long trades. All the long trades worked here, and there was a Quasimodo which formed here, and I said this Quasimodo will break, and it did. Now price has reached this point where I said that this is a point. If this point reacts, then what I expect Nifty to come down. So price is hovering inside this area. How I found this area? Using some Fibonacci tools, and obviously I did some Elliott and harmonics concepts to find out this area. Now price haven't created any weekly bearish candle here as I was expecting, but still I believe that this area can give reaction. Yes, if in coming days price of Nifty is able to take out the stop of this area, then I will think that Nifty is going to straight away go up till 20,000, 21,000, and I will trade long. But till the time the price of Nifty is inside this area, I am forced to think that price can go down. When I go down to the lower time frame daily chart, as of now, what price did? Price was rallying, created a gap up, created a red candle. If you go to the futures chart of Nifty, you will see a spinning top or a doji, whatever you call. And this structure and Nifty, this structure resembles advanced candlestick called evening star. Okay, so evening star, if you go to the futures chart, it is very clear that it looks like a evening star. And if it is an evening star, then what we expect? We expect price to go down further. And why not? If I go to the lower time frame, then what I see as a price action trader, I see that there is no good levels. And what price is doing? Price is trying to, currently price is moving up, but if tomorrow price gaps down and price comes down and breaks this low, then what price will be able to create? Price will be able to create higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, right? So as far as trend goes, in the first session, I extensively talked about how to find out trend changes, right? I said whenever a higher low breaks, there is a chance that the trend will change. So here, as of now, there is no higher low, any higher low being taken out. But in coming days, I feel that this higher low will be taken out, and on retracement price can go down. Why I think so? The reason is all the levels here in this area, if I draw them with rectangles, right? So I draw this rectangle, I see that this level is tested. Price came down, tested it. When I draw this level, I see price came down, tested it, and so on and so forth. All the levels are tested. All the levels are tested. So when in a place, as far as price action goes, if all the levels are tested, we believe that there is no pending orders. If there is no pending orders in the chart, those levels doesn't work, and price feels it easy to go through them. When I went down to lower time frame, right, I see more tested levels. It's extremely tested. Even there is a reversal pattern, and that's also tested. So each and every level is tested. When all the levels are tested, I don't think any price action trader will be able to give a long trade here, or if he is giving, he might get stopped out, because when levels are tested, it is said to be there is no pending orders, and we work on pending orders. If there is pending order, then what will happen? Price will come down, fill those orders, and go up, right? Now, if tomorrow price comes down, I mean in the morning, if it breaks this low, then on retracement we can go long. Okay, so in 15 minutes chart, what we will do, as of now I do not have a level because all these levels are not good. What I told my students is that wait for this low to get engulfed, right? So once this low is engulfed, on retracement to a reversal pattern, high, low, higher, high, lower, low, you can go short. And if you are going short, you can easily make this much profit. So somewhere from here, you will be able to take a trade, and I mean easily 60 points in short side you can get. But when this trade gets triggered, if price comes down, engulfs this low, then this trade gets triggered. Otherwise, if price starts moving up, don't worry and don't take this trade. Simple as that. So as a price action trader, we get the bias, and if price follows the path which we have defined, then we immediately get a trade here. So I am expecting that if price engulfs this low, we are going to get a short trade from here. 50 points will be the target. Okay. So if I am entering, I mean, I don't know, as of now the level has not been created, but still, I mean, at least you will get 18,620. At least this much trade you will get. 2:1, 3:1, 50 points easily you can get if price breaks this low. Because if price breaks this low, price will create a lower low, and that will tell me that this uptrend has ended and price wants to go down. And we will take the advantage and we will take a short trade. So that will be an intraday trade which I have discussed. If price followed that path, then this intraday trade will be activated. Right now, we are not in the live chart, so we have to wait and observe what's happening there. Now, in daily chart, if price comes down this week, which I believe to be, I believe that this week also I mean, this week definitely I expect a bearish candle to form in Nifty daily chart and as well as weekly chart. I'm expecting a bearish candle, and if Nifty is able to break this lows, then expect the trend of Nifty to change for the time being, and thereafter we can expect a good amount of fall because everything is tested. So this is my level. Price started reacting. If it gives good reaction this week, then we can expect price to come down much, at least to this level, because above that everything is tested. So I am expecting that big fall, but let us not think about that big fall. Rather break it in small parts, because when we break it in small parts, we are able to take many trades and make money. So the first trade which I see is the intraday trade. If price breaks this low, from here you can take a short trade, make money, hold on. Then what we will do, we will wait for this low to get broken, and then we will take a bigger trade. Break of this low will be very, very important for Nifty. So that is my analysis for Nifty. Let's go and do an analysis of Bank Nifty. Unlike Nifty, Bank Nifty also has a very, very steep trend. It has a very steep trend. Okay, so when we get very steep trend, we expect the trend to break somewhere. So here, when I go to this chart, as expected, price moved up, and now what I expect here, though it has not, again, Bank Nifty also has created a neutral candle. This is not a bearish candle, this is a neutral candle, but still I expect next week price might come down in Bank Nifty as well, and these are not any trap zones, so we can expect Bank Nifty to come down a bit. Same like Nifty, Bank Nifty also I expect to come down. When I go to the daily chart, I see that price has gapped down last day and created nothing. I mean, this candle, if you remember a few days back when this candle got created, if you remember, I told all of you at that session that these candles are just fakies. They mean nothing, right? And what happened? Price just moved up again. So even if that is a red candle, looks like price will go down after that, but price moves up. So same thing formed here. This kind of candles has no meaning. What can happen, if tomorrow price gaps down, okay, and goes down and creates another lower low here, say another red candle. Let me color it so that we understand, all of us understand what I mean. So if price tomorrow gaps down and creates a red candle here, that will break this low, right? That will break this low. So price will create higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low. So this will be a trend change signal. And if this forms in Bank Nifty in a daily chart, okay, then believe you me that price will retrace back to this gap and price will go down further, right? So price will go down further. So this alignment needs to happen. We as a price action trader do not trade anywhere and everywhere, right? If price, I feel that there is a bias that price will go down, so I will go and jump into a trade. No, that's not price action trading. So what is price action trading? Price action trading is first find out the trend, understand the bias, look for the trap zones. If you have a trap zone, then only trade, because trap zones gives you the proper entry and stop loss and target. So without trap zone, if you are just jumping into a trade, like tomorrow what may happen, price will gap down and you straight away shorted, right? Because you have a bias. Where will you keep the stop loss? 1%? 1% price moves just in 15 minutes time. It will take out your stop and go down, right? Or what if price goes up? So never jump into a trade. Never ever jump to a trade whenever price gapping down or gapping up, go ahead and jump. That's not going to give you good results. If you want good results, then wait. Let after the gap price create the candle. If it creates the red candle, if it breaks the low, that gives you a confirmation, right? That your bias is correct. That price is going to go down. And if your bias is correct, price will always create a trap zone. Once it creates a trap zone, as of now, I'm sorry, there is no trap zone in the chart. All I am saying here is that if the red candle forms, then this will become a trap zone. Otherwise not, huh? So don't, if a trap zone doesn't form, I mean price goes up and you start trying to take short trades, no, then never do that. So understand what I am trying to express here, that if price goes down, creates a red candle tomorrow, breaks this low, then a trap zone will be created. And if a trap zone gets created, I will put my entry at the candle's low and keep my stop above this high at around 43,375, and I can go short, right? As because all the levels here are tested, that's why I know one thing for sure, that there is no pending orders in this area. And as because there is no pending orders, this trade can take the price down to my target very, very fast. Okay, so this week, if tomorrow price comes down and closes below this low, let me mark it with a SR, then and it should come down by gapping down, okay, gapping down and then coming down, then we will go for a short trade from here. Okay, so this is my view in Nifty, that I expect a trap zone to form and the trade to change, and if the trend changes, I will have a short trade. If I go to lower time frame, then what you see here is a beautiful compression. All the levels here are tested. I mean, when price drops, nothing is there to stop the price. In fact, it can drop very big, right? In fact, it can drop very big because everything is tested. Everything is tested. There is nothing to stop. The only level which can stop it is here, way down to 40,528. So if I mean, the target of my trade could be this much, a very big trade, right? So this way we can find out good trades. There is an intraday trade also which I can see in this chart of Bank Nifty. If I go to 15 minutes chart, I see a structure here. This is high, low, higher, high, and if tomorrow, price comes down and breaks this low, right, you are going to get a reversal pattern and you can take a short trade. This can be intraday trade, okay, from this reversal pattern. As of now, there is none. This is a prediction based on that there will be a red candle formed. If a red candle forms, this will be the area where from you can take a short trade, okay, intraday short trade. For swing traders, you have to wait for tomorrow's candle close as a red candle, then this low to be broken, and then only you will be able to take the trade from there. For intraday traders, you will get a faster trade once this low is taken out in 15 minutes chart. Once price comes down, breaks that, on retracement, you can go short. Okay, so on retracement, you can go short. How to mark the entry, stop, and target? Yes, that is something. And how to find trap zones? That is something I teach in my PG's masterclass. So this is my view on Bank Nifty. I am expecting a bearish candle formation in Bank Nifty this week as well. So my thinking is price is going to come down this week. Okay. Then I was going through many stocks and I found this interesting chart which I thought, I decided to have a discussion with you all. Okay, so this is apollotyres. What is happening in apollotyres? If you see apollotyres, price was moving up, created high, low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low. So, Quasimodo's, what happened? It broke. This is what I say, 50, 40, 50-60% Quasimodo's they break. And here also, it got broken. And once it got broken, we know price has created a higher high. So this is a higher high. This is again a higher high because above this. So a higher high, higher low, and another higher high got created in the chart. So if this is a higher high in the chart, what does that mean? That means price has price is able to break out, and price created a higher high, means price is continuing its trend. Okay, so price is continuing its trend. Price has not changed its trend, rather price has continued its trend. So when price creates higher high, we expect higher low also. Same way, a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This is how the uptrend happens. Now, one thing is clear, that this chart is in uptrend. This chart is in uptrend. And if this is in uptrend, then I expect it to go up further. Okay. When I come down to the weekly chart, what I see is, or maybe I go down to the daily chart, I see this is a great resistance point for this chart. Look how many times price has dropped from this trap zone or this resistance. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7. So 7 times this resistance or this trap zone has given reaction. And now price, after so many reactions, price was able to break it. What happened basically here? There was a lot of sell order and there was lot of pending orders. Because of that, so many times it reacted. And once all the pending orders were taken out, the price felt easy to break this area or break this resistance. Now what happens with resistances are that whenever they break, they turns into a support. Alright? You might get a lot of YouTube videos and you can learn from it. It's a very simple concept. It is called RS flip. Okay, so when price breaks this area, after price break this area, generally this strong resistance turns into a strong support, right? So if it turns to a strong support, what I expect a long trade from here. Okay, so what is my expectation? My expectation is price will come down inside this area, test the resistance, the RS flip line, and go up, and at least give 2:1. Okay, so if I draw the line here, somewhere here the RS flip line is, I need to go close. Not that one, I have another one there. And several lines are there, I mean all are, okay. So somewhere here price can come and go. In fact, there is one more here. Okay. This looks the best. This is a major SR. So this is the area where price can come down, test all these SRs, okay, and go up. So that's why I think we can take a trade here. This is, so I have plotted an entry and a stop and a target for you. So my entry is around, let me take the values from the input. So entry is 303.60. Target is 331.10, and my stop loss will be 290. Okay, 290 or 29, a little bit lower I want to put it, 2989.05. That will be the best. Okay, so that is my stop loss, entry and target, and I expect that price will come down to this level and a little bit higher. I want 2:1. I mean, I never trade without 2:1, and that is my target for this trade, and my target will be 332.80. I just adjusted it. So this is my trade in apollotyres. How to trade it? Whenever you trade, you need to do risk management. Risk management is so very important. Never ever put all your money in the in a trade, because if you do that, and what if tomorrow something goes wrong? Understand, my view is that Nifty, Bank Nifty will go down, and here I am giving a long trade. So both are not aligned. One side I am saying, okay, Nifty, Bank Nifty, I expect it to go down, but on another side, the index going down and the trade is a long trade. So there is risk factor. So yes, Nifty, Bank Nifty goes down doesn't mean that all charts will go down. I mean, all has to go down, right? It doesn't mean that. Where there is a trade, if it is long, it will work. But still, there is a risk. And what if price goes down? What if price goes down and hits your stop? We work either target or stop. So if stop gets hit, we are out of this trade with a loss. we are ready to take that loss, right? That is why we never ever trade with full capital employed. Okay, so we never employ our full capital in one trade. What we do, we plot the entry and the stop, and we find out how many risk is there in this trade. I mean the risk amount. Once we have the risk amount, we divide the risk amount. We take the capital and we divide it with the risk amount, and we get the number of shares we need to make this trade. Say, what I mean is, like, I have 2 lakh rupees capital, right? And what we do not employ 2 lakh rupees in one trade. We take only 2% of it. Okay, so if I trade this and my stop gets hit, only 2% of 2 lakh, that is 4,000 rupees, will be loss. I will not make anything more than 4,000 rupees loss in this trade. So that we can find out if we do a simple calculation. What we are going to do, we are going to find out the risk amount here, and we are going to divide that risk amount with the risk percentage, that is 2%, 4,000 rupees. If we divide it with the stop value, we will get the number of shares which we should buy here, so that our risk will only be 4,000 in this trade. So how to do that? I have an Excel sheet. If you put the entry, stop, target and your capital employed, okay, if you write how much capital you are trading with, and if you tell that software that, okay, I want 2% of my capital to be risked in any trade, that will tell you how many shares you should buy. In today's session, I will give you that Google Sheet link. You can copy it, and you can. That will help you to get how many shares you can buy in this area, so that your risk remains a very small amount. So risk management is important, and in risk management also, what we will do, once we enter the trade at my entry point, and once price achieves 1:1, at that time I will book 50% of the shares. What will that allow me? If I book 50% of the shares and thereafter if price goes down and hits my stops, at that time I will not make any loss. This trade will become risk-free, and once it becomes risk-free, I will hold it. The rest of the shares I will hold it for the full target, and that's how I will make good amount of profit. So risk management is very, very important. I understand that the calculations I have not told you specifically, but I will be giving you the Google Sheet. You can, the link to my Google Sheet, you can copy it, and that will help you. Okay, so that's the trade for the day, apollotyres, and my bias in Nifty and Bank Nifty is bearish this week. So with this, I conclude today's session. Hope you liked it. If you have liked it, please do like, share and comment, and do subscribe my channel, and I will try to bring such good trades and analysis for all of you. Thank you very much, and bye bye. See you then. Good day.